Hi everyone and welcome to Valley Crafty Corner. Today I'm doing my video for my 200 subscriber winner, and I'm also gonna do a two-piece haul in here as well. I just didn't want to do a 5 minute video without adding something else into it. So I'd like to say thank you for everybody that has subscribed over the last little while, and I'd like to thank all those people that wanted to get involved with the challenge and posted a video response for my challenge, because that was part of the things to win. There was, I believe, 4 people that had did a video response, and out of those 4 people, this is the winner. So it's Ronnie Sue's Scrapper. And if you look under the video responses for my challenge, you can take a look at the layout that she made, and it's quite pretty. I really like it. So congratulations, and you'll be seeing an email from me right away, so I can get your mail information from you. So then I'm going to move into the haul video. And I've been explaining that in my last haul video from Studio Calico, I got a whole bunch of Hero Arts ink. And the reason why I got all that ink is because I was explaining that I was going to make some cards that I had seen that Jennifer McGuire had made on one of her websites. I think she went in conjunction with Simon Says Stamp for Stamptember. And I really liked the Christmas, or well, they weren't really Christmas cards. They were thank you cards that she had made, but it was a Christmas stamp that she had used. And I really liked the looks of that. So I wanted to copy it because I have so many Christmas cards I have to make this year. I wanted something fast and easy. So the pieces that were missing from it were this stamp and embossing plate. So this is the piece that you stamp. You put your stamp on it, and then it has, and I have it open already because I tried it, and I'll show you some of the cards that I made with it. And ignore that ink. That's from me trying it, and it just didn't come very clean, but you know, that's how you can tell you use it. So you stamp your image, and then you put it in this embossing folder, and then it pops it up, and it gives it a bit of dimension, and it's really quite neat. And I can honestly say that it's been a long time since I've ordered Hero Art stamps, and I really don't know why you wouldn't go any other way besides these ones. Hero Arts makes awesome stamps. And then this is the other piece that I needed, and you can see it's been opened and it's been really used already. But these coordinate with these dies. So this one says Happy Holidays. And I have it out open, so it's backwards. And this one says have a jolly holiday, and then this one's just really plain. So, and then they coordinate with these die pieces. So that's what I needed to make the other part. And I'm just going to show you the cards that I had made real quick. Now, these ones were following Jennifer McGuire's sketch. And there's another, like these two are the same. This one I tried using some dye ink to dye the paper with because I didn't have the exact coordinating color, and it did this on the inside. Not that that's a problem, but I just wanted a cleaner look. And when I went to Michael's the other day, I got some cardstock, and it coordinates perfectly with what's going on. So I thought that was kind of funny that, you know, it worked out so well. So I'll give you a close-up look at the cards. So this is the one, and this is the other one. You can see they're relatively the same, but you can see how these cards have that dimension, and you can stamp it, and you can use that embossing folder to create a faux letter press on it. So it's quite nice. And then this is the other one, which is the same idea. It's just very a little bit plainer than the other one, and again using the stamp and some gems. So these work out really awesome. I really am happy that I got this set. So those are the two following Jennifer McGuire's sketch. Then this is one that I had made myself, and these are all using the Hero Art shadow ink. So this one's that ruby red, and this one's that forest moss color, I believe it's called. So they coordinate really well. So those are the cards. then I was so excited when I got this because I really like the Dear Lizzy line from American Crafts. It was the Neapolitan one that I got last time, and I used a lot of it, and it was a very feminine, very soft palette of colors to work with. So this is the Fifth and Frolic from Dear Lizzy. So this first page is a gray, kind of on a cream tone, and then this other side is this really washed out blue color, and it's really quite pretty. It almost looks like if you were to take like a paper towel and to ink it up. That's the kind of texture that it looks like. And that one was called, sorry, this one's called Simply Circle. This one's called Pretty Parkway, and it's this really soft blue and pink and like a little brighter pink pattern on it. So that's that side, and then there's this really soft flowery print on this side, and they all have these nice border strips at the bottom. And this one's called Memory Lane, and it has a whole bunch of text on it. And this, my camera is not picking up the color very well on this, but it's a really hot pink color. It looks red on the camera, but it's actually a hot pink color. Similar to the Pebbles paper where it's from the Sunny Side. It's like a hotter pink color. And it's got a whole bunch of things like this is life, this is our journey, remember this, little moments. So it's got nice little sayings on that side. And then this really soft pink pattern on this side, little floral pattern. It's very soft pink. And this paper I really, really like. It's this nice gray, like almost the purpley gray is what I would say, print on this on that side. And this one's called Playtime Plaza. And then it's got these little number cards on this side that I could see cutting up. And this one's called Storytime Sheet. And I really like this print. And it's soft pink. It doesn't show up very well on the camera, but it's a nice soft pink on that side. And then this side is a really soft pink triangle. Maybe you can see this is a better, like it's a soft pink. And this one's called Foxy Fairview. I really like this piece of paper. I really like that pattern. And then this is the same like that blue pattern where it almost looks like you had sprayed a piece of paper towel down. It's got lots of texture to it. So it's pretty neat. And this one's called Cartwheel Court. And it's a whole bunch of little blue tickets on this side. So, I mean, you could easily cut these out to put on your paper, or you could even leave plain, like leave it the whole sheet, and you can use it as a background piece or just individual pieces. And then this really soft blue triangle, and this nice strip on this side. And this one's called Bow Tie Boulevard. Sorry. So it's this nice cream and a whole bunch of different other triangle print on that. This triangle print seems to be coming back more so and more so. So, and then this one has a really nice border strip at the bottom. It says a home is built with love and dreams, and it's almost like it's got like a little text, like almost like from a newspaper, a blueprint background here, a nice journal piece here, a little journal spot here. So these could easily be cut up and used as elements or used as a whole piece. So that's pretty cool. This one's called Little Moments Lane, and it's very similar to like the Dear Lizzy line before, where I don't know if Dear Lizzy did the Polaroids before. I'd have to think about that. But I know Echo Park has done this, where they have like all the little Polaroid frames. And like each one of them says something different. Like this one says love. This one says extraordinary day. And then of course everybody's talked about this one with the stump that says love in it. That one there. So that one's cool. And then this is a really nice soft tan colored stripe. And this says, "Home is where your story begins." That's what it says there. So it's a really nice thin diagonal stripe. This one's called 6th and Maple, and it's this really nice kind of distressed looking frame, and it has the text on the background of that little frame piece, and then a really nice soft yellow triangle print, and it says on the bottom, "A good laugh is sunshine in the home, sorry." And I actually am not a yellow fan, but I really like this yellow because it's not overpowering. It's a very muted yellow, so I really quite like that yellow. And this is called 7th and Sunshine, and it's this really nice little tiny floral print. And then this is a ledger piece on the back side, and it has date, borrower's name, due date, phone number, extension, signature, and then it has this really nice little floral pattern on the bottom. And this paper, I know a lot of people have said they don't like this paper. I love it because it reminds me of my grandma's house, and that's why I love this paper so much. And there's another one that reminds me of my grandma, so I love this paper. And it's called Lark Lane, and it's this really soft pink and brown flower print. I just love it. And then this really nice dark browny gray on this side, and then it has like more of that text print on the bottom similar to that page. And this one's called 2nd and Oak, and these are individual little clipboards, and I mean you could use it as a whole piece, but I would see cutting it up more so than using it as a whole piece. And then this really pretty dot on this side, and it's like a bright pink with a soft pink, and it again, it's showing up red, but it's not. It's like a hot pink with a lighter pink tone on it. And then this is just like a looks like it's stamped out on the bottom here. And I like this paper too, and it's called Aspen Place, and it's all these blueprint houses, and I really like this one. And then this is similar to that multicolor chevron piece, and it has that kind of like library card piece on the bottom, where it has all that. But I really like these two pieces of paper. I almost wish I would have got 2 of those. This one's called Cozy Court, and it's this really nice pink stripe, like pink and a really soft pink in between the two. And this one's got like some distressing and little splotches of ink, and then this really cool little library card piece on the bottom. So that's that one. And this one is called Autumn Avenue, and it's a very plain cream colored piece of paper, and it says "Remember this" here with a little typewriter. And on this side it's the same as that pink piece of paper, where it has a whole bunch of text on it, and it says a whole bunch of different things. So I thought that was kind of neat. And then it has like this border strip at the bottom. It says house, love, home, family. So that's kind of neat. And this one's called Lovely Lane, and this is the other one that reminds me of my grandma's house because she had a really bright orange floral pattern couch, and it was awful. It was horrible looking. But this reminds me of my grandma's couch. So it's a very comforting piece of paper. I know it sounds funny, but it's what reminds me of my grandma. I could see her loving this. So, and then on this side is a really softer, it's a brighter pink than that other one, but the same texture where it looks like paper towel, and then this really nice blue stripe on the bottom. And this one's called 24th and Sparrow, and it's this really small green print with, or like white with green print, like floral print. And then this really nice, very just delicate pattern on this side. And I think that's maybe why I like it, is because the patterns are very, very delicate. They're not overpowering. So I really like that. This one's called Extraordinary Avenue. And it's one of those cut apart pieces, and I really like all these little individual pieces that I could so see using cut apart. But even if you didn't want to, the back is really nice too. It's just this soft cream, and it's very similar to that other page that we saw before. And then it's got this really nice little dot print strip on the bottom. This one's called 6th and Main, and I love this paper. It's awesome. I would use this as a background myself. I really like it. So it'll be interesting to see using that one. And I'll just get a closer look just so you can see all those arrows. And on this side, it's a bird print, which I'm not overly fond of, but I could see potentially using that. And then it's this border strip on the bottom with a whole bunch of arrows. And this one says Dreamy Drive, and it's got this really cool little pattern on the side, and I have a hard time using patterns like this, so I could see just using this as an element itself, like just cutting apart the paper, because I usually have a hard time using these sorts of pieces. So that's that side, and then this side is a really multicolored dot, which I'm not a dot fan, but this isn't too bad. And then it's got this pink and multicolored stripe down here. And I really like this paper too. Actually, this whole collection I'm pretty much in love with, and I'm really glad I got the whole collection. I have just the papers for right now, but I'm getting all the other pieces as well. And this one's called Laughter Lane. And I just love that leafy print. I think it's awesome. And then this really nice green on green dot. And then that's what the strip looks like down there. And this reminds me of a sweater. I don't know if you grew up in the 80s, you probably had a sweater that was similar to this that either your grandmother made or you were given. So I really like this. It's awesome. And this one's called Blossom Boulevard, and again, like with all the little hearts, even if you didn't want to use this page the way it was, you could cut out these little embroidery hearts here and use them on your page. So that would be neat. And then this really cool little floral print on this side. I would probably have a little bit of a harder time maybe using that. And then it's got this pink stripe on the bottom. And then this is another cut apart sheet, and it's called Sweet Street. And so again, it's got a whole bunch of little cutout pieces that you could use as journaling prompts, etc. And then this really wide diagonal stripe. And this is the vellum. Like, these are the specialty papers that are for the kit, or like the collection, I suppose. And it's this vellum that's got this gold leafing on it. And I don't know how I would use this yet, but I really like how it is so shiny. It's pretty cool. So that'll be interesting to use. And then this I really like. And this is another one of the specialty pieces. Oh, sorry. This piece of paper is called Treasured Terrace is what this one is called. And this one is called Meadowlark. And it's a piece of paper that's got a whole bunch of glitter on it. And I'm just going to pull it up and see if you can see all that glitter. It's like one of those American Crafts POW glitter sheets. And the glitter doesn't come off. And it's got a texture to it, but it is smooth. And it's really quite neat. I think it's quite interesting, and I really like it. I almost wish I would have got 2 sheets of this. So I like that. And then this is some more of that stitched ruffle paper, and it's does it say what color it is? No, it doesn't. But this is a really nice pink that goes along with the rest of the collection. So as a whole, I'm just going to fan these papers out so you can see. I think this collection is quite neutral and quite it's a softer palette, but it also has the neutral tones in it. So you could definitely use it for boy or for girl. I think it's geared a little bit more towards the girly side, but definitely could use it for a versatile it's very versatile for each of the individual things that you could use it for, like for theme wise, like birthdays. I could see birthdays, I could see little girl birthdays, little boy birthdays, babies. I could see family pictures. I could see heritage pictures. So the versatility of this kit is quite large. I really quite like it. So let me know what you think of that collection. And I do have some more of the pieces that go with this collection coming in very soon. So I'll share those with you as soon as I get them. And congratulations again to the winner. And I will be sending you an email shortly. Thanks for watching. Bye.